Hey there, and welcome to our last video for review number 2 for LG 2.2, which is our unit on slope. In this video, we're going to go over numbers 13, 14, and 16, where we calculate the slope between 2 points. Okay, let's talk about this. So as you may have seen in Ms. Lloyd's video a couple days ago, the formula for the slope between 2 points is this. You have y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. Now there's different versions of this formula, and if you're used to a different version, that's totally fine. You can use your version too. But this one works great, so I'm just going to stick with this one. Okay, so what are we doing when we're doing y1 minus y2? It's kind of a lot like finding the slope from a table, because y1 minus 2, that's just the change in y. Change in y, whoa, off the page there. Okay, that's just the change in y over the change in x. So just pointing out that what you're doing here is really not very different than what you did in the tables on the other page. Okay, so where are all these x1s, y1s, etc., etc.? Let's label them. x1 here, y1 here, x2 is here, and y2 is there. Okay, so now let's just plug into our formula and see what we get. So we need y1, that's 2, minus y2, that's 14. So I'm going to write minus 14. And that is going to go over x1 minus x2. So where's x1? Looks like it's negative 8. And we're going to go minus x2, which is positive 8. Okay, now let's just simplify. What is 2 minus 14? That's going to be negative 12. And negative 8 minus 8, same signs, add and keep, so it looks like that's going to be negative 16. Okay, so from here, all we need to do is check and see if we can simplify. Can we simplify this fraction? Yeah, we can. So let's see, negative 12 over negative 16. If we divide those both, well, first of all, they're both negative. So we can just turn them into a positive, because a negative divided by a negative is a positive. And now it looks like we can divide both of those by 4. So 12 divided by 4 is 3. And 16 divided by 4 is 4. Now, is there any more that we can simplify this? No, that's it. So this is our slope, 3 over 4. Okay, let's go to number 14. So again, we have x1, y1, x2, and y2. So let's do our y's first. Make sure those y's go on top, because it's rise over run. We always need those y's to go on top. So negative 10 minus 2 over 5 minus 3. All right, so negative 10 minus 2 is going to be negative 12. And then 5 minus 3 is going to be 2. Okay, can this be simplified? Yeah, it can. What about the sign? Is it going to stay negative, or is it going to turn positive? Well, we only have one negative sign there, so that means the whole thing is going to stay negative. And as far as simplifying goes, it looks like both of those numbers can be divided by 2. So negative 12 divided by 2 is negative 6, and 2 divided by 2 is 1. So your slope is going to be negative 6 over 1, which is the same thing as negative 6. I'm going to write it this way, but hey, if you wrote it that way, that's perfectly correct also. Okay, moving on to 16. We're skipping 15 because that one's on the quiz. Okay, so again, you have x1, y1, x2, and y2. And let's write it out. So starting with y1 minus y2. y1 minus y2 is going to be negative 9 minus 7. And then x1 minus x2, that's going to be 12 minus 12. Okay, negative 9 minus 7. Same signs, add and keep. So 9 plus 7 is 16, and then keep the negative. And that's going to be over 12 minus 12, which equals 0. And at that point, you see that 0 on bottom, and you know that in the world of math, 0 is not allowed on the bottom of the fraction, because you can't divide things by 0. It just doesn't work. So once you see the 0 on bottom, you're going to say undefined. And then you are done. Let us know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.